Yeah, hi there. And these comments are for LZ, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the online course, the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. And you just completed my pronunciation post-test, and I'm going to listen to your test now.
When two people are talking to each other, they tend to stand a specific distance apart. Each person has an invisible boundary around his or her body into which other people may not come. If someone pierces this boundary, he or she will feel uncomfortable and move away to increase the distance between them.
You want to say move away. You want to take the V and blend that to the first sound of the next word, move away.
The major exception is family members and other loved ones. This personal distance is not due to body odor or bad breath, but because closeness lends a sense of intimacy that is at odds with the relationship to the other individual.
So probably a little bit too slowly in there. You want to say lends a sense of intimacy that is at odds with the relationship to the other individual. So sometimes you're pausing a little bit too much after some of your words within the same thought group. And also the word stress with the word specific. Specific.
Interestingly, the average personal distance varies from culture to culture. Americans tend to require more personal space than in other cultures. Therefore, if you try to get too close to an American during your conversation, he or she will feel that you are in his face and will try to back away. Try to be aware of this. So, if the person to whom you are speaking backs away a little, don't try to close the gap.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Also, try to avoid physical contact while you are speaking, since this may also lead to discomfort. Touching is a bit too intimate for casual acquaintances, so don't put your arm around his or her shoulder. Don't touch his or her face or hold his or her hand. Shaking hands when you initially meet or part is acceptable, but this is only momentary. Interview questions. First one, who is your best friend? Why is this person important to you? Using supporting examples. My best friend is Xiaoting Xie. She was my roommate when I was an undergraduate student. She is very important to me because we have the same hobbies and she can give me some useful helps. For example, we both like to do exercise, so after class we went to gym together and did 1 hour yoga every Thursday. What's more, she was a good student. She also influenced me to be a good student.
You have a lot of good details in there, and you're explaining your ideas fairly clearly, so it's not too difficult for me to understand what you're saying.
Because when she went to the library, I would follow her.
Let me listen to the next part of your speech here.
What will you be doing? Be sure to explain your idea with supporting details. After 5 years, I will be an international accountant. Firstly,
You want to say their accountant is a singular noun, so you can say an international accountant. So put that article before your singular noun.
My major is professional accounting, so I must be an accountant in the future. However, why I choose to be an international accountant? That's because
I would say instead of why I choose, I would say why did I choose to be an international accountant, or why do I choose? So I would phrase that more as a question, not as a statement.
an international accountant can travel to faraway places and work with people all over the world. In addition, an international accountant's salary is more than 60,000. Me very happy. Another reason is there are many festivals in winter.
Okay, I got a pretty good idea of your pronunciation now. So I listened to you read those 3 paragraphs. You answer the 3 questions. So in terms of the intelligibility, I'm going to put you fairly high. I'm going to put you at about 4.3 out of 7. So I think for the most part that you speak clearly, and there are a few suggestions of some things that you can probably work on a little bit more. You might want to go to my website for just a second, and I'm going to take a look at the pronunciation areas of my course. So I'd recommend take a look at just a few lessons here. Lessons number 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40, and then thought groups and blending lessons 41, 42, 43, and 44. I think you could benefit by reviewing those specific lessons. All right, anyway, thank you very much for completing the pretest, and keep up the good work.